What up, guys? This is Rehab. Just gonna make a really quick tutorial video on how to get these first redeems and whatnot that folks love having on their streams. So let me get into it real quick. Shouldn't take very long. I promise. This is like a 3-minute thing. Sorry if the voice is a little rough. I just woke up, getting ready for stream this morning. All right, now you should be able to see my. Oh, you're seeing the stream starting soon thing. That's right. All right, so let me head over to the mix it up now. Transition. Now you're seeing my desktop. All right. Now you should be seeing Mix It Up Bot. The two requirements to have this working: you have to be a Twitch affiliate so you can have channel points, which means you can have redeems, and you got to have Mix It Up Bot. Now I don't know how to do this in any other bot, but Mix It Up's fantastic. I'm sure it's a similar process in those other ones like Streamer.bot and Firebot. All right, now first thing you'll notice is I got two different currencies here. So what you want to do, first step, we'll just use the crown since that's the daily crown that we use. So you need to have it set up exactly like this. You can name it whatever you want. Make sure that's disabled. Make sure your screen looks exactly like this. I'll give you a second. All right, now once you have this screen done and named exactly what you want to have it named, click that. This will save it. All right, so once you have your screen and the currency rank and inventory screen looking exactly like this, click the save button down here. To get that screen, you'll click add rank, add currency and rank. Same thing here. This is the one I have that can only be redeemed by the first person. Now these things right here are important. Write these down. You'll need the exclamation user crown and exclamation target user crown. Now crown is just, you'll notice the same name as this. So whatever you name this is going to be here. So you named it, I don't know, muffins or stars or whatever you named it. It'll be that plus then your word. So make sure to write these down. You'll need them here in just a second. Sorry. Yeah, write those down. All right, next up, I'm going to go to action groups. This is the key right here. This is the move. Now you're going to go to action groups after you've made your currency. I named the action daily check-in. This name isn't going to show up on Twitch, so maybe you just use daily check-in so you know what it is. But you want your this screen to look exactly like that. We're going to come up to the command editor. We're going to name the command daily check-in. We're going to name the command group check-in. This is just to keep everything nice and easy to know what we're doing here. All right, so I'm going to go down to the plus button here and go to consumables, currency rank, etc. Select that and hit plus. That'll bring this up. Make sure it looks exactly like this. See, I have two consumables, but I want this one to be crown. I'm not going to save this because obviously I've already got it saved. But make sure your consumable is first. Make sure it looks exactly like that. Your consumable, add to user, and then 1. Now next is going to be the chat message that the bot is going to tell the person when they redeem it. This can say whatever you want. The thing is though, send a streamer. I'm going to do that. Thank you for redeeming your daily crown. Now this is where I remember I told you it's important to write those two things down. This is what you need. Make sure it's exactly like this. Actually, the $ username now this is where you the part that you wrote down. Exclamation point. Spend too much time. $user crown. Now remember, crown is going to be whatever you named it. So like I said, stars. I don't know. Like what did I say? Muffins or something? Whatever. And I just have it like this because they're going to have one of it, like the first one, and then it's 2 and 3. All right. So make sure your window looks exactly like this. All right. Give you a second. Now, of course, to add the consumables, like I said, you go down here, click the consumables, and click the plus button. That adds this. And then after that, you'll click the chat message. Where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. Chat message. And click your plus button. And that throws that up there. So make sure your screen looks exactly like this. Okay. Next piece. After you made your action group, we're going to go to commands. Now, you'll notice when you created those currencies, it gave you like, hey, would you like me to go ahead and create these commands for you? Go ahead and say yes to those. Go ahead and say yes to creating those commands. Now, this right here is just in case the system doesn't work for some reason. You and your mods. Use your crown. Okay. Or you and your mods, in case someone did redeem it and it didn't count, you can add them to them. This lets them give them to each other. I would turn that off because it doesn't really work in this context. These two are so they can check how many they have. So if someone types in, oh, that's just the message it sends. So if someone types in in my chat !crown with no S, just the word crown, it'll tell them how many daily crowns they've gotten, how many they've collected up. Okay. Now you don't have to worry about writing these down. Just make sure to turn these two off. Or I don't know if you'll have a first. You might make a first, but make sure to turn off the ability for them to give the things to each other. Make sure to turn that off. The last thing you have to do, see, we're almost done. The last thing you have to do is go down here to Twitch channel points. After you have all that set up, head over to Twitch channel points. Now, this is also assuming you've already set up a channel point redeem for being first or your daily check-in. That's a very easy thing to do. You can even do it right here. So what you're seeing, you can create the redeems from within Mixitup-Bot. I can make another video on how to make those, but this one right here is assuming you know how to make channel point redeems, because you have to have channel point redeems and have your chat be able to collect up channel points to be able to even do this. All right, so we're going to assume you've already made your daily check-in. All right, reward name daily crown. Now this is the move right here. Sorry. So what I've done, you go add command to existing reward. You click that, a menu pops up, and you click the reward you want this command to be attached to. So when you click this, click into your daily check-in command and attach that. So then, let's just go ahead and do that, show you. So add command to existing reward. There's my daily crown redeem. So select that. command plus. Now you saw what I saw earlier, so I'm not going to save this, but make sure yours looks exactly like this. After you've selected what redeem you want this to be attached to, make sure it looks exactly like that. Okay, we're going to close that. And this is what it should look like when you get it filled in. So you remember we named the action group daily check-in. So what I'm telling this thing to do is when somebody redeems the daily crown, I need it to go look at the command group check-in and run the command group. Run the action group. I'm telling it the reward has been redeemed. The command is to run the action group daily check-in. That action group is what we made where it adds one to them and then displays the message. That's the action group. So we're adding the command to run the action group daily check-in. So make sure type run command. Make sure your action group, command type action group. And then your command is your daily check-in. Make sure it looks like this. All right, once it looks like that, just turn it on. Make sure to unlock the command. Make sure that's another thing, make sure they're unlocked. Make sure action groups, commands, those are all turned on. It was. I do have that one set to primary currency. But yeah, once you have all that set up and what was it? Not commands. That's the biggie right there. Make sure they're turned on. You can kind of see it, kind of as a switch. Make sure to unlock those. And once you have all that set up and your commands associated with your redeems, they can start. Now, make sure Mix It Up Bot is running before your stream is on. Before you stream, turn on Mix It Up Bot and make sure you're logged into your Twitch account so it knows where to send this stuff. But all of it runs locally. None of it's running in the cloud. Mix It Up Bot's a free and open source program. All right. But that should get it up and running for you guys. If you have any questions, just holler at me. I don't know if I'm going to put this video on YouTube or not. I might just send this to a few folks who were trying to figure this out, as was I. And I finally figured out you got to make it an action group. Anyway. But yeah, just make sure you have everything set up the way I just showed you. And you should be good. And that'll let you, now, of course, if you want to test it, you always want to test it in chat. So, where's the test button? Oh, here it is. So we're going to test command. We're going to click this button. Now, that just ran the test. So what we're going to do, jump over into that. And this right here is your channel chat. And if everything worked right, it should look exactly like that. And that's really it. But guys, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me in this video. Hopefully this tutorial gets everybody's daily redeems and everything good to go. And you could do this process for any currency, quote unquote, you're wanting to make. As you can see, not commands. I never can remember. Channel points. Same thing. You just go through the entire process again and set it up for first. This is so if you want to have channel points. Yeah, so that command. I have one where the person is first. If they redeem that, they're the only person who can get that. So if we want to test that just to be sure it works. Oh, ooh. I thought I deleted it. I will run the action to test it. There we go. Oh, I need to change that message. I'll fix it. Let's see. Where'd it go? There we go. I always make sure to save. There we go. And that should have got that fixed. There we go. All right, and that's it, guys. Hopefully this tutorial helps out. I've been meaning to make it for a few days. Oh, we're actually late for stream. All right, let me go ahead and cut it here. Let me know if this helps out, guys. If you have any questions, please, please, please feel free to reach out and ask. And we hit stop. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in chat.